So today I'm with William. William, how old are you?
I'm 20 years old.
William, how long have you been out here lost in the streets of Phoenix?
Uh, been out here for almost 3 years on a motive. I've been out here for 5 years. Got detached from my people, and then I've been away from my people for almost 10 years. And before that, I was living. I was with. Everything was just was regular. I was going to work. I was visiting friends, living paycheck to paycheck. Everything was, I don't know, normal. I'd say. There was nothing to it. I mean, I didn't think how different it would be from looking at something like that from this point of view, and from this point of view, and it's a lot. It's not difficult. It's just it's like if no one can see you, or like. Yeah, it's like if no one can see. It's like if you were like a dog, or like an animal, like roaming the streets. Everybody can see you, but you don't matter until you matter.
Is that what you're? That's what it feels like being out here in the streets. Like people, they see you, but they don't pay you any mind. You're there, but not there.
Yeah, until help is there if you ask for it, but if you can't, they say if people live what the survival of the fittest, but if you can't tackle that together, like fixate that on yourself and go about the world and actually grasp that yourself, then you wouldn't be able to survive out here. And I'm talking like in a general sense, and it is scary.
When did you start using blues?
When I was I'd say late December of when I was 23 years old. So I was sniffing them. I started smoking them until I got on the street, and then they weren't they didn't become a problem until I started seeing people like or even myself, like being selfish with them. Well, like fending for myself, pretty much. Being where it's like, oh, it's mine. Because I used to sell them as well too.
Does your family know you're out here?
Yes, they do. The thing is about being Mexicano. We know you're out here, but we're not gonna say nothing to you until you say you're ready. Because being not the color of your skin, but being indigenous as we are, like being old-minded, or being more caved in than the average person. Meaning they're not gonna ask us to come home until we're ready. because they don't know if we're if we're doing something that's for ourselves or for someone else or for a job, or you know what I'm saying. It couldn't. It just the way we look. It you don't have to be just drugs.
Do you have children?
My daughter just passed away.
My condolences for your loss. How old was your daughter?
She was 8 years old. She was just about to have a birthday. They just had her funeral. They're at the point where they have to like even in Mexico, like they have to start having the funerals as soon as possible, and blessing the bodies as soon as possible, because they're grabbing the bodies and doing. Some groups are taking the bodies and reliving that person's not dreams, but their the best moments of their lives.
Were you able to go to the funeral?
No. I always get told before, a couple days before, or way too late after. It seems like every time it's about to happen, I get trapped, or something happens, or just someone, like if I'm going to the restroom and like someone just walks in my way, or like what I'm saying, just someone knows what you're gonna do before you're gonna do it, and that's on my own speaking. Like I haven't seen like somebody like my dad, like Arturo, like I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him having to battle out the way he had to do back during the wars, like with the cartel and stuff. Well, they say with the cartel, but I'm meaning, where's the fights they have in Mexico? I can't really talk about, but the way they hide and the way they had to survive, I can't believe my dad had to survive the same way out here than than he had to in Mexico.
What's your dad's name?
Arturo.
That's my name.
Yeah.
He has a really cool name, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he gets mad and call him Arthur.
That's what they used to call me when I was a kid, Arthur. My teacher couldn't pronounce Arturo. She renamed me to Arthur. That's funny. What do you have siblings? Brothers, sisters?
I have a brother. I have a blood brother, and that's like from mom and dad. I have a brother, and then I have well, like in Mexico we have big families, so it's like we have like up to like 9 families in one family. Well, my father, my sister. She's half, but she's still my sister, but she passed away. And then I haven't really fully met the rest, and I don't like to mention some of them because they're in sticky spots, and I don't like I believe in what like my nana talks about, all the time and shit.
So William, when do you think you're gonna get out of here? When do you think you'll live a better life? I just got the okay.
3 days ago. I had the light finally shine on it yesterday. So and I just had a conversation about it today. So hopefully within by the end of the month.
You're working on it? You have a plan?
Yeah. I'm just glad that's all. I don't think it's all gonna be over because I don't want something to just, But we're almost there. We're almost there.
It's good to hear.
Yeah.
What advice would you give young people? There's 13, 14, 15-year-olds at home. They're confused. They're lost. They're rebellious. They don't want to listen to their family. What advice would you have for them regarding blues?
Pills, period, are a problem. But the fact is that anything to go against your moral judgment or your moral code from your own, and that being the morality of itself is the same structure, how you go about yourself, how you defend yourself against those feelings, those feelings that make you feel weird, or not weird, but that make you feel those feelings that you don't feel all the time. That they make you outputting from your house. Those feelings that you used to hold to yourself together are the same feelings that you get from your own household that you're growing up. So you know what I'm saying? That somebody won't realize that until they're in a situation. You know what I'm saying? And I say putting fear in someone's heart, but they see it. Because when they're talking about it with their parents, they get that feeling all the time. When you talk about something like that, it gives off a feeling, or I don't say like a pheromone, but like a feeling that it gives off. It gives off an emotion that where like if your brother went to the military, where your brother went into the military, like even say he came home and you get that feeling like you're like, oh, my brother's finally home, and you're crying, you're overwhelmed, you're happy. It's that type of feeling, you know what I'm saying? It's a surprise, you know what I'm saying? But it's just it goes through your defenses, but it's because you, no matter if it's fearful or not, it's something everybody is trying to grasp, and they can't grab it actually.
Okay, so William, I'm gonna say thank you very much for talking to me. I'm gonna hand you my card with my number on it, so you can call me if you ever need a ride, a treatment, or somebody to talk to. Okay. So I'm gonna hand you a donated blessing bag from one of my subscribers, a friend of mine. Her name is Shorty. Can you look inside the bag to see if those are items you could use? Snacks, a shirt,
a bandana, and a cover.
Okay.
Yeah, most definitely. I'll definitely need it. And the food, most definitely. I'm actually pretty hungry right now too. I can read the letter right now too as well. I apologize for putting it on the floor.
No worries. There's also a little letter that she wrote for you. There's a $5 gift card to QT, right?
Yeah, there is. First, I want to say thank you for accepting this blessing bag. My family and Jose helped me make it for you. I only ask that you do me a favor and say a prayer for me as I battle my struggles with depression, anxiety, awful thoughts as well. When you can When you can, please pay forward and bless someone by simply being a friend and helping someone in need. Help these items help out a little, be safe, and please call Art to go to treatment. We do care and are praying for you. Love, Shorty. Blessings from SG.
Awesome.
Hashtag Shorty Girl.
Yeah. So hopefully those items are come in handy for you.
Yeah.
Please stay safe, and we'll talk soon. Okay.
Yeah, no problem.